You sure can. Mary? Yes, you can.
Hello, everyone. Mary Ondrejka, 159 9th Street. So good to see new faces, and so good to see the old ones gone. Not in age as in time.
Did she
Thank
say
you.
her name and address? for the
Listen, I said 159 9th Street. The issue here about Church Square Park is it's a park, not a playground.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Parks to play?
It is a park,
It's her 5 minutes. Let
not a playground. A park that is publicly owned, not by the charter schools, not by any school. Now, when I've come up to this city council meeting and asked for you not to do this and that, nobody did anything for me. But you are doing something for the charter schools because the people have asked. Now, did anybody vote? There's more adults in this town than children.
Adults.
Adult.
Adults and children.
Also, every part of that northeast sector of the park has been covered in artificial turf, artificial materials if this Astro-Turf goes down. Not only did they take out the flower beds around the gazebo and put pavers, they have removed the grass from the northeast section completely, except for a sliver between the sidewalk and the basketball court. Now, you ask, what is wrong with Astro-Turf? It's a park, for God's sake. Where is there reality in nature in this town? And you say there was all full of dirt. That's a lie. In June, they had the Pentecost in the Park Festival. All the animals were there and moved there because they had to be moved because the toddler park was where they were last year. And the animals were on the grass. And I remember feeding the rabbit the clover that grew in the grass. And I'm not anti-children because I showed a little boy that the rabbit would eat the clover. And I picked the clover out and gave it to him, and the little boy gave the rabbit the food. Now, if there was a little area that was dirt, yes. But how much maintenance is done, I don't know. A 6-figure is being done to artificialize the people's park. It is not a child's playground.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Absolutely.
It is not a playground.
Councilman Russo, please, let her speak. 5 minutes. It's her,
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Enough.
How dare you?
I've got the speaker here. I've got the microphone, not you. We can hear you
may not
anytime.
have children, but there are a lot of people in this city that do.
Then then I feel prejudiced against me. You don't understand. There are people, not only families, there are parents that say, no, there's no Astro-Turf going down in a park. That's unreal. That's not going to happen. And I said, oh yeah, sure it is. And they're going to rip up the dolphins. Oh no, they're not going to rip up the dolphins. And they're going to rip up possibly the other child playground, which they use actually. That is used by the children. I see them use it all the time. The toddler park, maybe a couple of people out there. The exercise, whatever, jungle gym, God only knows what that's for. It just cost us a tree. It's not like we grow trees every day. There are trees that we don't have an arbor society because all the trees that die, that's it. Too bad. You're out of luck. There are so many people of all different types of situations that are angry about this. I am appalled that you didn't even ask this town. It is not just families with children that count. I'm getting so sick and tired of this prejudice for it. You know, I was a child once too, and I played on my school blacktop and like hundreds of thousands of other people. That park has been slowly, completely artificialized. Now, you don't have to care about the grass on that sector, and you have no flowers in the park. Let me see. Are there any flowers in that park? Go look. There used to be around the gazebo. You got nice new pavers. You paid some contractor. 6 figures is going to put down Astro-Turf?
Mary, are you going to call the mayor's office tomorrow morning? And we will too.
You know what? I've already called the mayor's office. And you know what? You never get through. And I tell people to keep calling that
You should.
He never returns a call because he's scared and he doesn't want to talk to you. And I understand that. He doesn't have enough guts to do it. I'm sorry. I'm not politically correct, if you probably already figured out.
That's quite all right. Neither am I.
I have nothing to lose. I've already lost the grass that I used to cherish. I don't have a backyard with grass. That's the only grass you have. I mean, and they don't want to put any more benches in because they're scared of somebody sleeping there. So what? I've walked to that park at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I haven't seen anybody in there, and if I had, I just walked on by. Like that guy or somebody's going to hurt me if he's even in there. And I'm sure there has been, but I haven't seen any when I've been through there.
Well, those of us on the council that agree with you will be calling the mayor tomorrow morning. I think you should do that and leave the message and have all of your friends that are outraged and angry do the same thing.
Also, this business about, oh, this is grant money, we got to use it. You know what? Since when does the state dictate to us how we live in our own park? It's our park. It's not Trenton's. It's not Robert's. It's not some charter school's kids' park. And if they get some dirt on them, oh, whoopee-doo. They're poisoned. Do you realize you're going to have to sanitize that Astro-Turf?
Right.
Because it doesn't breathe, and you're going to get infections with cuts. And then you're going to have mothers and fathers suing the city.
And all we could do tonight is tell you to call tomorrow morning, and those of us that agree with you will be calling tomorrow morning also.
That's a nice thing. I understand that.
That's the only thing I can tell you tonight.
I understand that. But
President, if I may.
what I'm worried about is that this is only the beginning, and we may not be able to stop this fiasco, but there's more to come. They're ripping up more. And they will, and you know it. Because already 3 council members on this board have said that to people in this audience. You guys know more than we do.
I wish.
That's not fair. It's our park.
Okay.
You were voted in to serve us. Whether you like it or not, you went for office, and that's what you're supposed to do. This is not a contract for a building that's going to be getting rents. This has nothing to do with that.
Mary, it's
not
time
doing
to
anything.
get to your point and wrap it up. We have a few more speakers,
All right.
please.
All I'm saying is
We
that
get
a lot
your
of people
point.
are angry.
We get
I
your
understand it. I just am so incensed that this
I-
is children. There are other people that count in this town. And please, you can stop this. You don't have to do what contractors have held you by the throat to do.
Thank you, Mary.
Council President,
Thank
if
you.
I may.